when I tell you it was a good feeling to be like in the front of the line and to know that I was gonna get one, like to know that they had 8 consoles and to know that I was 4th and to know that I was gonna get a console, it was just a good feeling. And it was so good that, guys, someone offered me $500. $500 for my spot in the line. What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jaro, and today, yes, as y'all can see in the title, I was able to buy a pre-order for the PlayStation 5. Like, I'm excited. I mean, like, I'm so excited that I just want to share this story with y'all. It's an interesting story if you ask me. So, you know what? Let's just get into it. So, for those of you who don't know somehow, the PS5 is coming out, right? It's coming out November 12th. And so that means it's time to do pre-orders. Now, the Xbox coming out too, but we ain't talking about the Xbox on this channel. It's a PlayStation channel, right? So the PlayStation pre-orders suck, right? It's hard to get your hands on a pre-order. Like, I don't care who you are, where you are, like you camping out, you waiting, you know, bots getting all the games online and stuff. Like, it's crazy. You got Gamestop employees or whoever employees just taking it for themselves. People selling it for like $1,000 on eBay. Look, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, so the first round of pre-orders that they did was kind of unannounced. It was announced, but it was kind of unannounced. Basically, it sucked, like I said earlier. And so they didn't give people enough time to go and to really know that the pre-orders was happening, and everybody was complaining. So Sony decided to do it again. And so this is the second round of pre-orders that people are doing. And luckily, they're still saying that some retailers are gonna be able to get these second waves of pre-orders to us on November 12th, the same day as the first wave of pre-orders. So that's what's up. So here we are now, right? This is where my story begins. This is where the story begins. So it's Wednesday, and I tell you, like, I'm refreshing this Gamestop page website every day. I'm refreshing it every day. Because the first time I wasn't able to get it. The first time I went to Walmart to try and get it when they restocked it again. And I had it in my cart, but my card, it was an error with my card. And when I fixed the error on my card, it was out of stock. So, and that's how fast it's going. That's how fast it goes. So eventually Sony announced that they were gonna try it again and they were gonna release more PS5s, right? And so I was like, bet, I need to get one of those. Like, I have to get one of those PS5s. And so what happened was they were gonna distribute them to the retailers again, and the retailers would now choose like how they wanted to do the PS5 pre-orders this time. And so someone on Twitter, I don't remember what the guy's @ name is, but apparently he's famous for like leaking information about games and stuff. He tweeted that GameStop would be doing in-store pre-orders on Friday, September 25th. So I'm recording this video the day, like Friday, September 25th. And so as soon as I saw that tweet, I knew I had to draw up a plan of action. I knew that I had to get that PS5, like no matter what. And so this is what I was thinking. They're doing in-store pre-orders and they're doing online pre-orders, right? I tried online already and it was terrible. So I was like, look, my best option may be to go in-store. And so that's what I was leaning towards. And I was still gonna try and do online, but if online didn't work, I was gonna go in store. And so what ended up happening was, I heard that, you know, if you call GameStop and you ask them, hey, are you guys gonna have to pre-order, they'll be able to tell you yes or no, because apparently only certain locations had a pre-order, and apparently it was a limited stock again. So I called my local GameStop. I said, hey, this was Thursday now. I said, hey, are you guys gonna have the PS5 pre-order in stock tomorrow? And they were like, yeah, we are. And so I said, okay, bet, how many are y'all gonna have? And they were like, oh, of course we can't disclose that amount. We can't like tell y'all how many we're gonna have yet. So I said, okay. But someone else on Twitter, so shout out to Twitter, said that, you know, they usually put like a sign outside on the door that says, we have 8, or we have 7, or we have 10 or 20 available. And so my plan was to pull up to GameStop when they close and see if they put the sign on the door, right? So that's what I did. I pulled up to GameStop. It was Thursday night, so I had class that night from 6 to 9. So after 9, I went to GameStop and I looked, and y'all wouldn't believe how many pre-orders they had. 8 in-store pre-orders. So now I'm like, whoa, how in the world am I gonna get a pre-order, right? If it's only 8 pre-orders in store. So now I'm thinking, look, I gotta camp out. I gotta camp out. And I'm talking to Case. Now, if y'all know Case saying, boy, you don't need to go camp out. It's risky and all that type of stuff. And so I was like, if I could avoid camping out, I will. And so I was thinking about it. I was talking to my boy Sebring as well. The guy, Foreign Kicks. I was talking to him as well. And he was like, Jaro, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. See, my reasoning was no one here. So I should be able to get 1 out of 8. You know what I mean? But he was showing me, he was like, look, the same way you thinking about it is the same way 8 other people thinking about it. And the same way you thinking about going out there early is the same way 8 other people thinking about going out there early. So you need to go out there early, basically. So I was like, okay, I can think about it. So I was thinking that GameStop was gonna still do it at 12 o'clock p.m. or 12 o'clock a.m. that night, right? I was thinking they was gonna do that, but they didn't. So I stayed up until 12 a.m. and I was like, okay, let me see if I could get it. But it didn't go live, so I wasn't able to get it. So after realizing that, like, they weren't gonna go live yet, cause that's another thing. Sony didn't tell us what time the pre-orders were gonna go live online. I mean, GameStop didn't tell us what time the pre-orders were gonna go live online. So everybody was guessing. But, so I was like, okay, it's 12 o'clock. Let me drive back by the store and see if anybody's there. So I did. So it was me and Sebring, and we drove back to the store, and it was 2 cars there with a total of 3 people. So that's 3 out of 8 consoles already gone. And so now Sebring telling me, bro, if you want any shot at getting this console, like, you have to stay. You have to stay. And so now I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to stay. So I called Cage and I'm like, look, Cage, the situation, 3 people already out there. There's only 8. A lot could happen from now to 12 when GameStop open. So she was like, babe, you may have to camp out. And I was like, yeah, I may have to camp out. And so long story short, that's the decision that I made. Now, let me tell you about my girlfriend. Shout out to Keishni, because she is a real one. She said, babe, you know what? I'm going to come with you. And I was like, no, you don't got to come. And she said, no, I'm going to come with you. So Keishni came with me. We went out there to GameStop. We got some snacks, like some water, we got some snacks. And we went to GameStop. When I went back to GameStop, it was still only those 2 cars there. So, and the night began. It was like 1 o'clock a.m. when we arrived at GameStop. It was 1 o'clock a.m. and yeah, it was long. Not gonna lie. Kashnik was doing some work. I was like on my phone just trying to play games and listen to music. I ran through all of my high-speed data, and the time was creeping by. 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, like, and all this time I was just in the car, like falling in and out of sleep, trying to check my surroundings, making sure we were safe, making sure nobody was hopping around the line, stuff like that. It was long, but you gotta do what you gotta do for what you want. So yeah, but anyway, so now it's like 6 o'clock a.m. Oh, was it 7? Anyway, 6 or 7. No, I think it was 6. And Kashnik had she went to go to the gym in the morning before she went to her classes and stuff like that. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna leave at 6. And so she left at 6, and that's when I went outside to stand up on the line, because another dude came as well at this point in time. Like right at 6, another dude came. And so when he came, now it's 5 of us. And so now we outside lining up at the door to make sure that we got our spots, right? So I'm there now. It's 6 o'clock a.m. and GameStop doesn't open until 12 o'clock p.m. So we got 6 more hours to go. And at this point in time, I'm like, you know what? Let me just talk to them. Talk to them. So we started talking. There were some cool dudes. Not gonna lie, we had a lot of good conversations about games, about UCA. I learned a lot. And so that's what's up. It was a good conversation, but the time was just crawling by. I mean, we watched the sunrise together, and we watched the line get longer. Eventually, those other 3 people came, and we had to tell people there's it's only the sign says only 3 people. I mean, only 8 pre-orders, and so it's 8 of us already. You may want to turn around and go back, but people were still joining the line in hopes that that they were wrong. But yeah, but that time, when I tell you the time was creeping by, like 6. It felt like it was going 6. Then like 10 minutes later, 6:01. Then 10 minutes later, 6:02. That's how it felt like it was going. But let me tell you something. I made it, and we made it to 11 o'clock when the first Gamestop employee arrived. I think she was the manager. And she came, and the first thing she said was, "Hey y'all, so we all know I only have 8 pre-orders, right? So the first 8 people are gonna get a pre-order, and you know, everybody else may have to come back and try again on release date, or so on and so forth." So I'm just here counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, I was 4th in line. I was 4th. So my PS5 was secured. I secured the bag. But I didn't even know yet, because I was trying to, until I got that receipt in my hand, I was like, you know, yeah. And so she came and she talked to us. It was at 11 o'clock a.m. and she talked to us, and she was like, yeah, 8 pre-orders, yada yada, so on and so forth. She gave us this paper. It was a paper, and it was like, you know, you could check off what you want. They showed everything they're gonna have available. So I read over the paper, checked off what I want, and now at this point in time, so the hour passed, and that's another hour. That hour took forever. The hour between 11 and 12, it took forever. Trust me, like. And at this point in time, at like 11:40, Steven pulled up, and like Steven saw me on the line, and he was laughing and stuff like that, but or whatever. But yeah, and so now it was crunch time. It's crunch time. So now it's like 11:59. GameStop opened to 12, and so she came outside, the same manager, and she was like, "Okay, guys, follow me inside." 19 in the store at the time, so we went in the store, and when I tell you, it was a good feeling to be like in the front of the line and to know that I was gonna get one, like to know that they had 8 consoles, and to know that I was 4th, and to know that I was gonna get a console. It was just a good feeling. And it was so good that, guys, someone offered me $500. $500 for my spot in the line to get the PlayStation 5 pre-order. $500 on spot. And let me tell you something. I thought about it. I thought about it. That's more than, hey, that's, yeah. But, you know, I thought, I was like, I really want this game. I really need the system. And they said, the lady told us that if you don't get a PS5 this Christmas, the next time you may be able to get your hands on one is in March. And I don't have time to wait till March. So the 500 sounded good, but I had to go ahead and confirm my order, get my PS5 pre-order. I mean, I ordered the PS5, I ordered a controller, and I ordered 2K. Gotta have 2K. And so November 12th, I mean, I'm just happy. I'm just happy I was able to get it. I don't have a PS4, the last generation. I had a PS2, I had a PS3, I didn't get a PS4. But now I want to get a PS5. So yeah, it was a long day. I'm thankful for Keish, my girlfriend, wonderful girlfriend. Y'all know Keish, for staying out there with me in the beginning parts. I'm thankful for the people that I met on the line, and they were pretty cool. I'm sorry for those guys that didn't get a PS5 pre-order, and for you guys out there that's still trying to get a PS5 pre-order, don't give up the faith. Don't give up faith. Keep on trying. Like, I'm sure Sony gonna do some more pre-orders, so keep on trying. Keep on trying. Like, if you gotta go camp out, go and camp out. Like, that's what works for me. Camping out works for me, and so yeah, I'm just excited. So I mean, with this being said, man, I mean, when I get the console, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. You know, I know a lot of my friends aren't really getting it because they have PS4, so I'm just like show you how it looks, how the home screen looks, like all that type of stuff, and maybe do a gameplay on it or something like that. But yeah, I know this one is kind of not what y'all used to seeing from this channel, but I just wanted to share this experience because it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It was my first time camping out for anything, so it was a good experience. Thank you for the part that Seaburn played in it and the part that Keish played in it. And yeah, y'all know how the thing go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't get it, keep trying. You're gonna get it eventually. Once again, as always, you all know who it is. See y'all next time. Alright, y'all, I just leave the store. I here with my boy Sieves.
Yes, sir.
happy. I happy. I was able to secure my console, an extra controller, and 2K21. So I'm pretty happy. I mean, I was out there for what? I was out there from 1. So that was basically 12 hours. But I say it was worth it. Because the lady told us, like, if we didn't get it today, and we didn't get it Christmas time, which could be very hard, or release date, the next time we can see new consoles is March. And I wasn't trying to wait till no March, so. Someone, but let me tell you how crazy it was. Someone literally offered me $500 on the line. They offered me $500 to say, give me my spot, give them my spot. They paid me $500. I almost take it. I ain't gonna lie. I almost take it, but I was like, nah. I need this console. So, but anyway, that's my experience. So, thank you all for coming along, and see you all on November 12th.